Hi Aquarius, welcome to your bonus read for the week. I'm going to be taking a look at the person on your mind and what they tell people about you. I'm going to pull 3 cards to start, clarify each card to give us some more insight. And at the end of your reading, I'm going to pull, not 3 messages, sorry about that. I'm going to pull an oracle message from the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck to give us some more insight, guidance, and clarification on your situation. Now, this is general and it may not resonate for everyone. If it does, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. It helps me to pick up on your energy for all future reads. And please remember that time is fluid, so this could be something that happened in your past, currently in your present, or coming up in your future. However, the focus is for what's currently happening in your life and what this person on your mind is currently telling people about you. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right in. The person on Aquarius's mind, show me what they tell people about Aquarius. Ooh. So they tell people that things have been really rough between the two of you and that they want to move on, or they're moving on. You might both be moving on. It's like, I don't want to go backwards, because in this card of this 3 of Swords, you know, the swords behind you are blocking the past and what was rough. But, you know, not really knowing what's coming up when things get a little smoother. This is a moon right here, so heading into the unknown. However, those 3 of Swords are in the way and kind of blocking seeing what's ahead, because it's like, I don't know what to expect. So, you know, moving forward, but going through a rough patch here. We also have the Devil and the King of Wands that comes out. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups. And this person wants to move on. So they tell people that, you know, you two have been going through a rough patch and that things just aren't good. And they just got really bad between the two of you with that Devil energy being in a 50-50 energy. It's like, yeah, we might be committed to each other, but that commitment's turning into something really, really unhealthy between the two of us and toxic. And that King of Wands in reverse, there's a lot of aggression and fighting and arguing and not, they feel like you're selfish. I'm just going to say this is what they're telling people, because that's what's coming out, and they want your attention, but they're not going to seek it because of how things are going between the two of you. They would rather start with just, let's just be friends, but I want to look for something new. I want new love. And it does appear that they could be telling someone that they're interested in all of this stuff. So it's kind of like the, oh, save me situation. You know, I'm going to tell you all my problems, and maybe you'll be the one that'll sweep me off my feet, or you'll be the one to step in and be like, don't worry, I would never treat you that way. You know, that's how it's coming out here. And I do have your energy, as well as Capricorn and Aries and Leo energy. What was at the bottom of that? Ace of Cups. So a little bit of Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy that comes out here. All right, we're going to go ahead and clarify. We're going to start with that 6 of Swords. The Knight of Wands, bottom of the deck, is the 9 of Cups here. So they feel like you won't commit, that you won't make a bold move towards love and staying and really changing some things. And so they're like, this is just too rough, that they want attention from others, and that they feel they would get more attention from somebody else than you. That they're like, you know what, Aquarius doesn't realize there's love all around me and I could have so many different other suitors. But they also feel that you act single. Like, maybe you two have an open relationship. That might not be for everyone, but some of you have an open relationship where you see other people, but it just got to the point where one of you didn't want to do it anymore. And so it became that things got rough between the two of you because one of you was like, I don't want an open relationship anymore. The other one's like, wait a minute, this is what we established when we got together. That doesn't mean it's for everyone, but there's also the other fact that with these rough things happening is because of the lack of commitment and to change and really take that bold move in love, and just kind of showing that, you're single, they're single kind of situation. But they put it off as, like I said, I have so much love that I could get from other people and they have no clue. And they just act single and they act like they have everything and they don't need me. It's that kind of bitterness. So let's go ahead and clarify the devil. And again, I had Pisces energy as well as Sagittarius and Leo. All right, the Knight of Cups and the Five of Cups. So the relationship you two have was built on trauma bonding from things from your past that didn't work out and finding love in the wake of all of that. But they also feel, this is what they tell people, that this relationship, even though you two are committed to one another, things have become so unhealthy. And, there is love that exists there, but there's also a lot of disappointment of things that have happened in the past. And so it makes it hard for this to be a healthy relationship. And they don't feel that they can move forward with you in this situation. But they're also, in this boat, and even though they're heading downstream where things get smoother, they're heading in the unknown of, can I really do this or can I not really do this? So let's go ahead and clarify that King of Wands in reverse. And just so you know, I did have Scorpio energy as well as Pisces energy that came out again. So clarify that King of Wands in reverse. We have the Nine of Wands and the Sun is at the bottom of the deck. They feel like you're aggressive with them. This is what they tell people, that you're aggressive, mentally abusive, selfish. You want a lot of attention and they end up being the one that gets hurt all the time. Now, whether that is true or not, this is what they're telling people. So that Nine of Wands, they're like, I'm just exhausted. I get hurt this time, that time, this time, that time. And I'm always being hurt by Aquarius. The Sun, and they just want happiness. They want things to be good. They want to know what it's like to experience joy all over again. And they feel like they just don't have that with you. And so they're ready to be happy. But like I said, they're also talking to somebody who it's almost like, okay, here's an example. It's like if you're, which, you are obviously, but being in a bad situation, you have someone you could lean on their shoulder, but you're interested in them and you tell them your problems, but then you also backtrack on those problems. Like, they're not really that bad of a person. I shouldn't be saying these things to you. I'm sorry that I'm sharing this with you, because you don't want that new person to think that all you do is gossip about your ex or gossip about the person you're with that you don't have a good relationship with. So it's like they're backtracking and then they're telling all this stuff again. It's like justification for the things that are not right in the relationship between the two of you. So we have Sagittarius energy as well as Leo energy that comes out. Let me get the outcome for the two of you here. And then we'll jump into your oracle message. So outcome between Aquarius and this person. I almost said Sagittarius. Some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Okay, let me grab that card that fell. For some time, they've wanted to leave, but they feel stuck with doing so, kind of waiting for the universe to give them the go. And they're trying to manifest getting unstuck, but there's this stubbornness of not wanting to change things as well. So the outcome between the two of you is you're still dealing with each other here. But it's not a manifestation of everything's going to get better and putting in the work to make it better. It's that things have changed and become difficult, feeling stuck in that difficult situation, manifesting things that are difficult, and then also both being stubborn. There's also the fact that you both have assets together, whether that is you have a house, you have a car, you have loans, you have this, you have that, or you need each other in a sense of supporting each other financially. And so that's why you stay together. But it seems like you two live on opposite sides of your residence here. Now, you could also have children, but I'm seeing that the both of you are thinking like, this just isn't working. What are we going to do? We have all these assets. We also have bank accounts tied up to each other, and you've invested so much in one another. So it's not that easy to just let go of. I understand, but you will find a solution to this situation. I'm feeling it strongly. Let's go ahead and get an oracle message for you. Okay, we also have some blocks in this oracle message shuffle, or shuffling of the oracle messages. So what do you want Aquarius to know about their reading? Begin now. Take your first step. And that's moving away from something that's difficult, that's not working out. If this person isn't going to leave and things are not getting better, your messages are telling you to take this first step and start traveling, and find where your path is going to take you. What are you going to see on your journey? What fields are you going to cross here? What growth are you going to make along the way here, which looks very beautiful, but this is saying you have to begin by taking that step, because this person is going to go back and forth, and it just seems that it's not getting better in your situation. It's just creating this more unhealthy and toxic environment for you and them. So surrendering to the journey, release control. If you try and control the journey, like, I'm going to do it tomorrow, I'm going to do it a year from now, I've got to make a plan, I've got to this and that. Obviously, don't just jump into something and not have a plan. I get it, Aquarius. I get it. And you are someone who likes to have a plan. However, beginning now by making that first step, or taking that first step, form a plan for yourself, then allow yourself to go on that journey and see where that leads you. Even if it means separating on opposite sides of where you reside with this person, even if it means, just trying to be cordial with one another and keep the peace while you figure things out. And if you are, but they're still getting to where there's bitterness, walk away anytime that there's conflict rather than engaging, because they tell people that you're the one that is aggressive towards them, and they're the ones that get, hurt in the situation. So there's no need for that for anyone, and you should not stay in a situation where anyone is being like that to each other, because it's just not healthy. So this is what I have for you. If it resonates, go ahead and hit that like button. I will see you in your next reading coming up. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.